Dear students, good morning to all of you. You are welcome in this class. So today we are going to discuss mainly the certification process and marketing of organic products. And we will also see opportunities or scope of organic farming and some constraints of organic farming also we will see. And as you know, there are 4 pillars of organic farming: standards, certification, technology package, and marketing. So I just introduce you to standards. What are standards? What do we mean by standards? And then today we will see certification and marketing. The other component, which is technology package. I think I wanted to teach that, but there is no time left to teach that. I can share that presentation, so you can go through the presentation. Otherwise, if you find time for a class up to, say, Friday, if you find time, you can inform me. I can take that class also. Otherwise, from my side, it will end today. So now we go to the details. So I have already told you the purpose of this lecture. And then we start with the certification. What is certification? Certification is as simple as producing or providing the certificate to the farmer, or issuing a certificate is known as certification. But to issue a certificate, you need to go into the detail. You need to verify whether the organic product which was produced has been produced under the, or has been produced as per the standards laid down by Government of India. Means as the farmer followed all the guidelines in producing or in processing his organic product as it has been suggested or as it has been written in the organic standards. So for knowing it, to verify it, one need to go for inspection. The job of certification agency is to do inspection, to do verification, whether farmer is complying to the standards. So then certification by which the accredited certification body. So first let us understand what is accredited certification body. Means body here means a certification agency that has been accredited. Accredited means that particular body or that particular agency has been authorized to conduct or to do the job of certification. So it is not that you can assign job of certification to any body or any agency. That agency, that particular agency must qualify certain criteria to be declared or to be given responsibility of certification. So accreditation body is there. One board is there, accreditation board, which is under APIDA, and that gives sanction or that authorizes a certification agency to certify organic product. So certification, the responsibility of certification is given to a company or certification agency which qualifies certain criteria. And if this accreditation board satisfied, then it will allow certification agency. So procedure by which the accredited certification body by way of a scope certificate assures that the production or processing system of the operator means farmer, operator has been methodically assessed and conforms to the specified requirement as envisaged in the NPO. All the steps in food production or processing to packaging or storage are to be certified. The requirement for certification may vary from one nation to another nation. Now there are 2 kinds of certification, and another I repeat one thing, that why certification is required. It is just to win the trust of consumer that this particular product has been produced under as per organic standards. So consumer will assume if certificate is there that the product is genuinely organic. So there are two kinds of certification. One is third-party certification. Other is participatory guarantee system. It is also kind of certification. So in third-party certification, it is from the NPO, the National Program for Organic Production. Mandatory for exports, voluntary in domestic. Already discussed. And PGS is applicable only for the domestic market, but voluntary. Now you can see the difference in NPOP and PGS. So NPOP means third-party certification implemented by APIDA. PGS means this is not third-party certification. It is a kind of growers group certification, and it is implemented by National Center of Organic and Natural Farming, Ghaziabad, with its 7 or 8 centers. And NPOP and PGS both are based upon National Standards of Organic Production, NSOP. And NPOP is very exhaustive documentation and third-party verification. So what happens during NPOP certification? This is mainly done by certification agencies. And what happens that they ask the farmer to maintain record. Certain registers are to be maintained by farmer. He will write down the date and the method, materials, whatever he has used in that register. Suppose he has added certain manures. So he must write in the register what manure he has used, what was the source of manure, time of application, rate of application, all information related to application of manure, he has to maintain or write in the register. Similarly, other operations, weed management, sowing, whatever cultural practices he is doing in the field during organic production, he must make a record of all these practices. And then what happens? The certification agency will send its inspectors for inspection. So inspection may be done 2 or 3 times during the crop production time, let's say in 5 months, 6 months, because it is not that every day this agency will go for certification or inspection or verification of the documents. So during 2 or 3 visits, these inspectors will meet the farmer. They will see the field and they will verify that these operations or cultural practices have been done by the farmer as per the organic standards. So this is how certification process happens. So in exhaustive documentation is required at the end of the farmer in third-party certification. But in PGS, it is very simple documentation and regional council is facilitated because this National Center of Organic and Natural Farming has several centers in the country and they are given responsibility based upon a region. Suppose one center is in Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand does not have, suppose, a center of NCONF, then the responsibility of Uttarakhand PGS will lie on UP. So kind of sharing is there. So they have got some regional councils of NCONF, what is the National Center of Organic Natural Farming. And the procedure is simple. Anybody interested to know details, one PGS manual is available on the website of NCONF or ONF. Then that can be seen for the details, but PGS is totally online system. Here, farmer will register automatically and he will provide all the details and it is in the group. Farmers have to make a group of at least, group in such a way that they have at least 50 acres, I think 50 acres land. Some minimum land is there. So maybe 50 acres, I think. 50 acres land is there. Whether it is with one farmer, not possible. So there can be many farmers who can pool their land and make a group having at least 50 acres. I need to confirm it if it is 50 acre or 50 hectares. Most probably it is 50 acres. So then the certification process will start. This regional council will make a team of people from farmer, from consumer, and also from certain NGOs working in that area. So that team will certify product. And in most of the cases, one farmer will certify, one group of farmer will certify other farmers' product. So it is very simple, and documentation is not that much exhaustive. So procedures widely accepted for NPOP, because in this case, it is accepted in domestic market as well as in international market. And PGS is only restricted for domestic market, so not accepted so widely as your NPOP. Consumer trusts NPOP more than PGS. But problem is, if you want to buy a product of third-party certification, then it will be very expensive compared to PGS. Because in PGS, there is no cost. The low cost means practically there is no cost. It is free of charge by the government of India. It is started in July 2016. This PGS is started only in July 2016. And NPOP is very cost intensive. 1 acre certification, you will need about 40 to 45,000 per year. So that is why it is very expensive, this third-party certification. And third-party certification is applicable for individuals, is one farmer, grower groups, and processing facilities. And PGS is applicable only to the growers group. You have to come in the group. Now some emerging scenario, some new role has come into picture from FSSAI, Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. So what it is saying that the organic product must have certification either through PGS or through NPOP or third-party certification. Without certification, you cannot sell your product. And after that, FSSAI will also give its logo. But there is a condition here. To support a small original organic producer or producer organization, those with annual turnover not exceeding 12 lakh per annum have been exempted from certification through NPOP or PGS. So this is advantage. This rule has allowed that if a farmer is having or group is having rupees 12 lakh or less turnover, will not require to go to the process of certification. Even he will not need logo from FSSAI. So FSSAI is giving extra logo over and above the NPOP or PGS logo. So here it is almost free to the farmer who is earning 12 lakhs per year. And this is just to promote organic farming by the small and marginal farmers, because many farmers are small and marginal. And also it is interesting to note that those we have not noticed. Yeah, this is fine. The organic food covered through these regulations should bear FSSAI logo, that is Javik Bharat logo, along with PGS Organic or India. So for others who have got their product certified, they must get one additional logo, Javik Bharat. So this is just double check. You can say it is double check. One check is already there in the form of certification, and one check is by FSSAI, which is giving this logo, Javik Bharat, and also some registration number from FSSAI. This is the consumer shall look for Food Safety and Standard Authority of India's organic logo as well, and also FSSAI logo license number. These are mandatory now. But what farmers will do if he is not going for certification, although his annual income is 12 lakhs or less. So what he can do, he can write organically produced food. Organically produced food. For example, if you see your seed, farmers are recommended to use certified seed. But many times the seed companies or government institution, they write TFL. TFL does not need, is not the seed which has been certified. Anybody knows about TFL? TFL. T for tiger.
Truthfully labeled seed. Truthfully labeled seed.
Good. What does it mean? What does it indicate? That means it was not produced under very strict standards. Seed standards are there. Feed standard and seed standards to produce the seed. So no strict standards were followed, but it was produced under the supervision of the experts at a research institute or university, etc. So that is truthfully labeled seed. Similarly, here also a farmer can simply say that my product is organically produced. Now, general requirement of certification of a farm. So the certification requirements may vary from country to country. Production, storage, processing, packaging, and shipping. So this certification process means it goes at different stages. Like during production, during storage also we have standards, even in processing, packaging, and shipping also. So overall, what are the general guidelines for certification? General guidelines are already inherent in your standards. Those are to be implemented. So avoidance of synthetic chemical inputs and GMOs, genetically modified organism, use of land that has been free from chemicals for a number of years, strict physical separation of organic and non-certified products. So these are the things which a certification agency will check, cross-check or verify. In processing, for example, exclusion of all chemicals, irradiation and chemical-driven processes, keeping detailed written production and sales records, undergoing periodic on-site inspections, verification of process. Now, just a few more things about certification process. This is again, certification process can be checked by traceability. Traceability. Traceability is a software of Apida where one can trace the product. So what happens in traceability software, all the certified products in India have to find their entry. Suppose a farmer in Muzaffarnagar, Uttar Pradesh, has produced some say organic mangoes, then his mango are certified by PGS. Then all the details of his mango will be entered in the traceability software online. So farmers has to enter, or maybe at the end of certification agency, all the details will be entered, detailed like name of the farmer, field where it was produced, season and time when it was produced, when it was harvested, when it was packaged, what was the quantity of that product. All the details of that product are entered in the computer system or in the online system. So likewise, all other farmers have to do it, and then now you are very well versed about this different barcodes or QR codes, and if you have bought a product from the market, organic product from the market, and you want to see all the details, how many hands it has changed, how many means people have handled this product, then you can simply download that particular app. I'm not much worse about that, but one can download that app, traceability app, and just you put your barcode and match it, and all the details of that product will be before you. So you can know the life of the that particular product. So all such activities are being done just to win the confidence of the consumer. Even if consumer has any doubt, he can through this channel, different channels are there. He can cross-check, he can verify, he can visit the field, he can see the field, or have a feeling of the field where that particular product was produced. So all such details are being given. So that is what I wanted to tell you. So any question from certification now? It is over from my side. Organic standards are over. Certification is over. If you have any doubt, Any questions? You are most welcome.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, TraceNet and traceability software both are same, na?
Actually, this is TraceNet. TraceNet. This is TraceNet. So I just missed. अब तो भूल जाता हूँ मैं कभी कभी. ठीक है, I'm sorry. It is TraceNet, which is doing traceability. It is enabled to trace. That is traceable. So this is TraceNet, and one Fortnet is also there. For even for individual crops, now they have these kind of apps you call Santika apps.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Apps are available. Any other point? No point, then I move. So now, before I touch the marketing aspect, just see the scope of organic farming, or what are the opportunities where we can go for organic farming, and how people can take advantage of organic farming. So definitely our country has very diverse geography and climatic conditions. We have hills, we have mountains, we have short hills, we have a variety of rivers, and temperature in our country, we have from temperate to tropical, dry tropical, arid, and variety of climates are there in our country. So definitely we are blessed with a lot of natural resources also, and we can make best use of this diversity. Diversity means we can produce diverse product. In temperate climate, we produce different crops, different products in subtropical and also in tropical. So that is why we have variety of products can be produced in India. Like in suppose a particular country is just temperate, so there you will have limited products or commodities. But here all three major climates are available. Therefore, we can take advantage of this. And even around the year also, we can produce certain crops. We can produce around the year. For example, you have peas, green peas, butter. So it is normally produced in winter season in northern India. But in hilly parts, you can produce in summer. So that is why means at least for 7-8 months, you can have regular fresh supply of peas. Similarly, there are variety of crops, number of crops which can be grown during different season in different areas of the country. So likewise, that is the advantage. Lot more opportunities exist in research. If you want to do research in organic farming, lot of opportunities are there. Extension and education. In education, I already must have discussed. You got degrees in MSc now. ICR has recognized MSc degree in organic agriculture. Similarly, some universities in India now offering degrees. And not only this, government is developing some diplomas, courses here and there. One institute is there, National Organic Farming Research Institute in Sikkim. And you already know the role of NCONF, and variety of institutions are there. Even Punjab Agriculture University has one separate directorate on organic farming. And not many employment opportunities are there for the people. Employment opportunities exist in production of organic product, in processing, even in marketing of organic product. We will discuss, and such kind of opportunities like seed production of organic manures, compost, vermicompost can be packaged and can be sold, organic fertilizers, biofertilizer, and organic pesticides. So these are the input market. So in organic farming, you can see a lot of scope in input market. Similarly, output market means your produce. Now, raw materials obtained from organic farming can be transformed, means processing can be done, value addition can be done, and employment generation is there. Certification also provide employment. And also in organic farming, you have crop diversification, crop rotations, which gives family employment round the year. Now you see, so far a spread of area. Where can we spread the area under organic farming? Scope is there. And we already discussed this subject in detail, where to go for organic farming. So here you are seeing green color areas, mostly in Northeast India. You can see here, you can straightway go for organic farming. See another green color for Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. These are the areas where organic farming can be practiced in certain pockets, certain parts of these states, because you see this is teal color, I think TEEL, teal color. Here the pesticide consumption is less than 0.1 kg per hectare, and fertilizer or nutrient consumption maybe in terms of NPK is 50 to 100 kg per hectare. And then it increases. You can see certain areas which are red in color, dark red. So here there is less scope. It's red areas. So here in these areas, you can go for towards organic farm, because they are also your food bowl. So better to go for conventional farming here, but addition of organic, better use of manure or ICM kind of practices should be done to sustain the productivity. Now, further, you see there, the states can be divided into three components. First tier state or first tier state, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Mizoram. Here you can straightway implement organic farming. Second tier states, in certain pockets, certain areas or regions of these states, one can go for organic farming. Assam, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Bihar, etc. And towards organic approach state. So here non-pesticide, but with chemical fertilizer promotion. Here you can use chemical fertilizers, but towards organic means you must follow INM kind of practices. Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, West Bengal, UP, Punjab, and Haryana. Now, likewise, certain niche crops have been identified for different regions or different states, like for rain-fed region of Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, soybean, finger millet, hilly region of Himachal Pradesh, turmeric, ginger, cauliflower, tribal area of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, rice, durum wheat, mustard, lentil, soybean, etc. So these crops actually have been identified by network project on organic farming, Modipuram, Meerut, and irrigated region of Punjab, Haryana, and UP. If at all one is doing organic farming in these areas, then basmati rice, maize, turmeric, onion, garlic, green gum, Kerala, black pepper, ginger, turmeric, Rajasthan, Gujarat, coriander, fennel, rain-fed region of Gujarat, cotton. Now, you see, there was question of sustainability of organic farming. We already discussed sustainability of organic farming. And if you support the view that organic farming is sustainable, then you need to give such kind of clues also. One clue is that the yields are initially low, but after 5-6 years, they will stabilize and they will be equal to the conventional farming. Similarly, at the same time, you can say that it is economically, socially, and environmentally acceptable, organic farming. A third important aspect is that there is no shortage of food in our country. We have enough food in storages, or we produce enough food, but we are not able to use it efficiently. We are losing some food products or waste as a waste. So you can see in food loss. Now you can see what is food loss. You can see the percentage of food loss refers to the physical quantity loss for different commodities divided by the amount produced. And you can multiply it by 100. So that is in physical quantity terms. An economic weight is used to aggregate percentages at regional or commodity group level. So you can put some economics into it also, so that higher value commodities carry more weight in loss estimation than lower value. So there are a variety of ways in which you can express your food loss. But current data you are seeing for the physical loss. So cereals and pulses, this is very authentic data from our FAO, from FAO. So you can see cereals and pulses about 8 to 9%. fruits and vegetables more than 20%, meat and animal products say 10 to 12%, root, tubers and oil-bearing crops up to 25%, and others 10%. So you can see we are losing a huge quantity of food. And these are not uncommon scenes. Each one of you must have seen during rainy season or in our country, they see the wastage of food. It is before you. Now, this is from today's newspaper. I just brought it for you. So you can see the news, September 26, from rupees 200 to rupees 5 a kilo in a month. Tomato farmers in dire straits. Means now the same tomato which was being sold at 200 rupees now is just at 5 rupees a kilo. And if you see the investment farmers make to produce 5 kg, at least it may be 10 to 12 or 15 rupees to produce 1 kg tomato, but he's getting just 5. He invested 15 rupees, he's getting just 5. So what will happen to the farmer? So very sad state of affairs. So we have food, and same story happens with onion, potato, tomato. Farmers throw their vegetables and they do not harvest also sometimes because of whatever cost will be involved in harvesting, they will not get in the market. Again, it will be in loss. So it is really very sad state of affairs. So this is how we do not have sufficient safeguards for the farmers. So causing growers to abandon their crops or destroy their produce. So where is the problem of food security? Where are those people who always say that if we go to organic farming, we will compromise with the food security? But have they ever talked about these losses? On an average, if you take 15 to 20% losses are there for the food products. And with these losses, you are losing water, you are losing nutrients, you are losing labor, all resources have been lost. So causing growers to abandon their crops or destroy their produce, farmers were not able to recover even half of their investment. Suppose they invested 100 rupees, they got only 50. So they are losing 50 rupees. How the income of farmer can be doubled? Do you remember those jargons that government was saying that income of the farmer will be doubled? Was it doubled? You think over it. So in Kolhapur, tomatoes are being sold at rupees 2 to 3 a kilo. Just yesterday, they were selling this tomato. Many farmers in Solapur district have let tomatoes rot in the field. They have not harvested it. This situation I am telling you to the people who claim that there will be food insecurity. At least government must intervene here. Such problems are more frequent with potatoes, onions, and cabbage. This has been added from my side. I have seen over years these cabbages in Odisha. They destroy many times. Potato in Farrukhabad district in UP. They produce about 10 to 11% potato of the country. This one district in India. So that these are the problems. Now, what Prime Minister has said in 2017, you can see agriculture products worth rupees 1 lakh crore are ruined every year due to lack of infrastructure. It is admitted by the government that we do not have infrastructure, but we have money to build statues. We have money to spend on meetings, on show off. That is bad. Any government, I'm not against any government, but let us think on this also. Instead of making one statue in any place, you are making statues, investing a lot of money. So these were the scope of organic farming in India or opportunities. So if you have any question, you are welcome on scope and opportunities of organic farming. Any question? Now,
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, can we make an index just like share market, through which we can predict the availability of agricultural commodities and regulate the price?
Actually, Ayan, all such mechanism are in place. Problem is they are not working well. Number one. Number two is that uh, there are number of intermediaries. There are under of intermediaries in marketing, and they mislead the farmer. They mislead the farmer, and those who are involved in the marketing process, they never bother about the farmer. They just want to take their share from the um, farmer's price. Means whatever farmer has produced, everybody is eyeing his produce, starting from a small retailer up to the wholesaler. So all people are eyeing to get their share from farmers' produce. Nobody bothers about farmer. See, in your village, if you are from a village, there must be some orphan trees in your village. Orphan tree मतलब आप वैसे ही अपने आप उगाते हैं कुछ पेड़. They do not belong to any individual. In our village, we used to have a bear. You know bear? Bear का फल खाया है यार?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
बेर खाया आपने. गांव में कभी देखना, अब तो बेर भी खत्म हो गए. तो लोग क्या करते थे, उस पे ईंटा मारते हैं, पत्थर मारते हैं, और बेर को अपना अपना हिस्सा छीन के ले जाते हैं. देखा आपने? नहीं देखा. चाहे वो बेर कच्चे ही हो. कभी गांव में कोई आम का पेड़ लगा है आपका कहीं दूर, और जिसका कोई मालिक नहीं, कई बार जनरल कॉमन लैंड पे आ जाते हैं, वो उनको कच्चों को ही तोड़ लिया जाता है. फार्मर इज लाइक दिस. इज ऑर्फन, मतलब उसका कोई ऊपर सुनने वाला नहीं. नोबडी इज देयर टू लिसन टू हिम. So this is very complicated story, and this is all means nobody. Farmers have no bargaining power. They cannot store their product. If they can store their product, they do not have money to buy uh, inputs for the next crop. So a lot of problems are there at the farmer's end. On paper, government is doing a lot, but implementation part is really very deplorable. That is in market intelligence. There are a lot of you see radio, TV, all these channels. They provide information on the rates of mandis or wholesale market, retail market. All kind of things are there, but on ground, in reality, there is nothing like this. That is the problem. So, is it clear, Ayan, or anything more you want to add?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if you want to know more, I can tell you, if farmers are going to suffer, because it's still farming is still a kind of gambling. You say, people say it is gamble of monsoon. I say it is not gamble of just monsoon. It is gamble of everything. Gamble of marketing. Why not? It is gamble of marketing. Just now I have shown you. So suppose farmer has put lot of labor, and we scientists say increase input use efficiency, fertilizer use efficiency, take the best variety, do this, do that. He did everything. He produced it. But now who will ensure him price? That is the biggest problem with the farmers. Even if they get only 5% or 10% margin of their cost, then they will be happy. But problem is most of the time they are going in loss. That is why farmers are committing suicides in our country, in Punjab, in Maharashtra, even in Karnataka. We declare that Karnataka is very prosperous state in agriculture. Diversification is very prominent. They grow fruits, flowers, vegetables. They cater to the need of urban people in near Bangalore and so on. But I assure you, I tell you that even many farmers in Karnataka are very, very unhappy. They are committing suicides. Maharashtra is very infamous, certain regions of Maharashtra. And one story was quite famous from Punjab. Grandfather made a suicide. I'm not recommending suicide, but I am saying grandfather did suicide, father did suicide, and so was their this grandson. So 3 generations made suicide in Punjab. Very heart-touching story was there from Punjab. So even Punjab farmers are committing suicide. I'm not saying that it is good, but see the situation. Because the farmers, they are not getting their cost of production back. and they have borrowed money from the banks, from other sources, and they have grown the crop. So ultimately, there are so many threats, starting from seeding up to the harvesting, up to the marketing. There are so many threats that you cannot imagine as a student. Starting from buying fertilizer, they don't get fertilizer in time. Long queues are there. They go to buy fertilizer in Bihar, and there are instances of firing. Certain farmers were killed in stampede when they were standing in queues. There was some problem, and there was overcrowding, and stampede happened. Many farmers died. So just to buy fertilizer. Next, your sowing starts. Suppose there is rain, flood, everything can go. Drought, everything can go. But your nutrient use efficiency is nowhere. So, and some insect pest disease you already know, they can put some havoc. Fire, sugarcane farmers, if there is fire, some fire incidents is there, the whole crop can go. Wheat crop, when it is in April, May. So if it is one problem, then I can say one. There are n number of problems with the farmers, and a lot of risk is there at every stage. So if one problem does not coming, second not coming, the third will definitely come. So the topmost problem, of course, is marketing. That is why farmers are not following your diversification. Why farmers are not following diversification? The main reason is marketing also. Suppose a farmer starts growing a new crop or 2-3 different crops in a region. Who will buy it? In sunflower was very good crop for Punjab, and farmers started going long way, and they abandoned it. So some crops make entry into a region, but later on there is no proper market. Efficient marketing is there, and then they leave this crop. But if they grow 1 or 2 crops which are having good marketing infrastructure, then they are happy. Why farmers of Punjab, Haryana not leaving rice and wheat? Because their MSP is assured. But farmers of tomato and potato, they do not get any MSP. So therefore, they are put to the loss. So not many problems are there. And I tell you, whatever problems are there for marketing of conventional product, same problems happen with marketing of organic product. It does not make a difference, because in either case, it is farmer who is selling his product. So therefore, marketing troubles are same. Marketing channels are also same for organic product as do we have for conventional product. So this is also important. So now coming to marketing network, this emergent demand for organic agriculture products is both a constraint as well as opportunity for farmers, suppliers, and traders of agricultural inputs. Before going into details of marketing, let us see why a consumer should buy organic product. So why consumer should buy organic product? The first reason could be health. Consumer feel that organic products are healthy and I will get good health. Then environment, somebody would like to buy organic product to protect the environment. Then third priority is your taste. Animal welfare is also there in organic farming. Any idea about animal welfare in organic farming? What does it mean? How organic farming can give animal welfare? It is mainly by not giving antibiotics, something which is kind of synthetic chemical are not given. And here preference is given for grazing. Grazing is important. However, in European countries, they allow milking by machines. Milking by machine is not very good practice. It is just you are forcing animals, and also you are not giving share of milk to the calf or heifer of this animal. Many times people do not give milk. That is also wrong. In organic farming, first right to the milk of mother belong to its children, that is calf or heifer. Minimal processing, novelty, and fashion. And there are certain attributes which this consumer do not like. Means, for example, if it is high price, they do not want to buy organic product because they are expensive, limited availability, skepticism that they may be genuinely organic or not, poor appearance, non-awareness of organic, and contentment with existing. So these are certain attributes for not buying organic product. Now, promoting input market. As I told you, marketing can be done for the inputs also. You have organic manures, you have biofertilizers and biopesticides. So these can be marketed, these can be produced and marketed. So marketing of input is different from marketing of output. Output is your product, organic product. Central government is promoting the production and use of biofertilizer and national project on development and use of biofertilizer. It is aimed for production and distribution of biofertilizers, developing standards for different biofertilizer and quality control, releasing of grants for setting up biofertilizer units. Here, government also offering subsidies, training and publicity. Challenges in marketing of organic inputs. Some climatic regions, soils are not suitable for organic production. That is true. Use of only biofertilizer and biopesticide will be considered as less yielding compared to chemical fertilizers. Some biofertilizer strains have limited shelf life. About 3 years are required for conversion period. Agricultural research institution, extension agencies are not much bothered about organic farming. Their research is basically for the conventional farming. But now they should come forward to do some research and extension activities on organic farming. Changing the cropping and cultivation pattern is slow and time-consuming process given the high level of illiteracy. Subsidies on chemical fertilizers and pesticides slow down the growth of organic agriculture. That is also important. Maybe adverse point, but it is in favor of organic farming. Now, organic product market, how to sell it? Expanding continuously, but at a slow pace. Organic product market. Some farmers are selling their organic products directly to the consumers. Most of the marketing of organic product is not well organized. This is the limitation. So it is merged with the conventional product. There are certain limitations in the expansion of organic market. So there are a number of models of organic product marketing. Number of models means some individual farmers can go to the consumer directly and sell their product. Other option is that these producer or farmer can invite consumers right to their farm. So let us bring consumer to the farm, and then consumer will choose the things. And it is also called as farm shopping. Farm shopping. So consumers can be brought to the farm, and they can get organic product directly from the farm. This concept has gained some popularity in peri-urban areas. Now in Gurugram, now you call it Gurugram. Near Gurugram, there is one organic farmer doing farming at certain area. So he has also made some park, some jhula, some all kind of children activities. And he also introduced certain plants which do not grow there. For example, chiku or apple, they normally do not grow in Gurugram. So he has brought some seedlings, he has raised some trees. So those are unique trees which are normally not seen. So there are many attractions, and during this, he's selling his organic products, also processed products. So this is how one can promote organic farming. There are ideas to promote organic farming. So finally, I can say about organic farming that this government has come to help the farmers. Ag513 portal. One portal is there. It was launched at least 3-4 years back, and has also been created for promotion and sale of organic produce to connect farmers involved in organic farming with consumers directly for better prices. You can browse this site www.ag513.in, and here all the stakeholders who have interest in marketing are there. Buyers and sellers, and as well as producers. Suppose I want to sell my product which is lychee. I can say that I can provide the details of my lychee. I can give a picture of my lychee, and then I can claim that it has been certified by NPOP or PGS on the dates, and this is the date when I harvested it, and this is the price I want to take, and price can be declared and total quantity available. There may be another person who may be interested to buy it. He or she will scan the details, and then product can be ordered online, and payment can be made through digital means. So it is fully automated or automatic system of marketing. I do not know how much it is helping the farmers, but there is such platform, online platform, where marketing of organic products can be done. So now, lastly, there are certain constraints or limitations of organic farming, shortage of organic seeds. Definitely, there is no seed company, there is no institution in India which is producing organic seed. So how the first seed will be organic? So in this case, as per our standards, organic standards in India, that first time when you start organic farming, you can take seed from the conventional farm of any variety of your choice, you can take, but that seed should not be treated with chemical. Means seed treatment should not be done, but you can take any kind of seed from the conventional farm in the first year, and then start sowing that seed. So this is permitted. So therefore, now people are not interested to buy or to produce organic seed actually, because one can use the conventional seed also first time. Then lower crop yield in some cases already discussed. So in some situation, it can be a limitation also. Like in intensive cultivated areas, the decline in yield is very high. Low income during transition or conversion period, who will wait for 3 years. So farmers are required to wait for 3 years, and during which they will not get extra price because their product will be considered only as a conventional product. Non-availability of premium prices of organic products. It is really easy to say that you will get 25% premium. Suppose price of conventional rajma is 100 rupees. So organic rajma should be 125. So this 25 rupees is kind of premium price, means extra price. Non-availability of premium prices of organic products. Lack of technology package for bearing crops. It is under development. Limited availability of organic manures and biofertilizers. This is usually questioned by people that we do not have enough organic manures, but again, it is also management. We are burning residues in different parts of the country, and can't we make manure from those? So such questions are to be answered. Complexities in certification process, weak linkage among organic organization, lack of infrastructure is important, particularly storage structures, high cost of certain inputs. Now, finally, this is assessment of all organic parameters. You can try to learn it. There are 2 slides left. For example, double plus means the better perform, much better. Double plus means much better. 1 plus means better. 0 means no difference, the same. Worse, minus means worse. Double minus means much worse. This is excellent comparison made between organic and conventional farming. For example, productivity as yield per hectare. So it may be much better in some cases. In some cases, it may be equivalent in conventional and organic farming. But in some cases, it can go worse also. Similarly, crop diversity, double plus. So you can go through it. I'm getting a call from professor, and there is one exam of Mr. Suman Sen going on. So you have any quick question? Ada sir. Hello. हाँ मैं कर रहा हूँ. हाँ ठीक. Okay. Thank you, dear students. Bye for now. If you find time, you just inform me. If you really have time, even on holiday, I can take a class on technology. Otherwise, it is fine from my side. and I may not be there during 1st to 7 October 2023, going to Sri Lanka for some visit purpose. So during your examination time, I may not be there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you.